These are the locations of all the lanterns in Crimson Desert, and let's waste no time and get straight into it. Okay, starting off we have the shiny blue sea lantern. It's a nice little lantern with that clean blue glow and gold trim around it. It's simple, but it does actually look really good in game. And to find it, we're going to be heading below the Unicorn Cliffs down to Mud Ridge Cabin. You've probably already been here if you've picked up the Goblin Treasure Dagger already, so this could be familiar. Once you get there, come onto this entrance path and look towards the entrance ahead, and right in front of you, you'll see this door with the puzzle on it. To reach it, we're just going to be doing our normal force punch your way upwards until you're right in front of it. Right, so for the quickest way to complete this, just follow this step by step. First, moving the right piece down, and then we're going to move the middle piece to the right. And after that, we're going to move the bottom middle piece into the center, and then we're going to move the bottom right piece to the left. Next, we're going to move the right piece down again, then we're going to slide the middle piece to the right, and from there, move the left piece to the middle, then bring the bottom left piece up one, and after that, move the bottom piece to the left, and then move the center piece down to the bottom, and to finish it off, move the right piece back into the middle, and then bring the bottom right piece up, and that will complete the puzzle, and that will unlock the puzzle. And once you're inside, just check to the left side here, and you'll find the shiny blue sea lantern waiting for you there. Next up, we've got the Flame Lantern, and this one looks a lot more simple visually. Definitely more of a old school retro look compared to the others. It's pretty plain, but that's kind of what gives it its charm, and it stands out in its own way that way. And to find it, we're going to be heading to the top left of the map near Payloon, just above the Upper Nass River, just above the Calvade region. And the exact location you're looking for is Vatnol Fortress. Once you get there, make sure you grab the TP point first, and then we're heading straight inside the castle. And inside, you'll have a boss fight. It's not going to be too difficult. You can play around his attacks pretty easily once you get the timing down. One thing that helps a lot here is obviously bringing ice resistance gear. That'll give you more stamina to work with, which means more stamina, so more attacks with your force punches, easier stuns, and you'll bring him down quicker overall. And after you've taken him out, it becomes much easier to obviously move around the fortress, and you can obviously liberate it from there as well for the extra XP. And from there, head over to the right side where you'll find this fake wall. And like the others, you'll need to climb up it against it, press resist, and then force punch your way through to break into the hidden room. Now for the puzzle, and this one's going to be about hitting the switches into the correct order. So we're going to be starting at the top left switch, then you want to hit the one directly below it, and the one below that again. And after that, we're going to go back up to the top row and press the one to the right of the first one we pressed. From there, press right again, and we're going to go down one again. And after that, press the left and go down again. Now press right twice and finish up by going up and then up once more. And I'll unlock the chest, and inside you'll get the Flame Lantern. And here we have the Dark Fog Lantern, and this one's definitely more of a scaled back design, but it still has its own unique charm. It's a bit more subtle compared to the others, but it fits the theme really well. To get this one, you'll need to go through the House of Alfonso questline. This isn't a quick pickup, but you have to progress through a full chain to reach it. And before you can even start Alfonso's questline, you need to complete the House Roberts' entire questline. That's just standard progression for this section, so if you haven't already done those yet, make sure you clear them first, especially the Crimson Nightmare. And once you've unlocked the House of Alfonso, just follow through the quests. You'll eventually reach the Transcendent Structure questline, and the specific quest you're aiming for is Peculiar Structure. And on the way here, you'll go through the quests like Pacing Sphere and the Crimson Strange Sphere. Just stick with the chain and you'll naturally get there. When you're at the House of Alfonso area, head upstairs and head up to the right. Then you'll find the leader, which is obviously the Baron. From there, you'll go through a set of cutscenes, and at the end of it, you'll be rewarded with the Dark Fog Lantern. So this one is the Wooden Lantern. It's got a really nice lattice style design. Really simple, but it actually looks great once you notice the details on it. To get this one, you're going to start in Delicia. Head over to the Timberton on the map. It's right near the main city area, and around here, you'll find this NPC who gives you the quest that starts the whole process. From there, your next stop is going to be Marnie's drilling rig. Just make your way over, and once you arrive, you'll need to clear out the enemies in the area first. If you've got the Disruptor pack, this part is quick. It clears clamps like this in seconds, and it's actually what I use on most of the Delicia areas. So once you've got that area clear, you'll start working through the mission steps. If you get stuck at any point, just follow this order. First, pick up this oil canister, and we're going to do is force punch it into the marked location. After that, you're going to need to pull the hand cranks nearby, then head up, either using the elevator or just fly up if you can, and at the top, you'll have to activate the generator, which you do this by pulling the handle, you flip this switch, and then hit the button at the bottom to get it running. After that, head back down and look for a grate on the ground. To get through it, crouch on top and use a force punch to drop down inside. From here, there are going to be a few steps to finish the rig. You'll see some loose wires, you're going to need to connect those first, then move over to the handle that actually opens up the door. Past that, you'll need to use Nature's Grasp on the walls. There are 3 of them, and this part can take a bit of time, so just work through it steadily. And after that, you'll come across a set of pillars. There are 4 in a circle, and you're going to do is crouch on each one and then use force punch to knock them down. Once that's done, head back up through the grate. Same as before, hold your position on the wall and force your punch your way out. Now you can return to Timberton. When you get back, the quest will be complete and a new NPC will appear and he will sell you the wooden lantern for a very cheap price. He also sells the pure white dye and flawless timber, which is going to be useful if you don't have the right axe for crafting yet. So it's definitely worth checking your shop while you're there. And that's how you get the wooden lantern. So up next, we've got the Firefly Lantern, and this one has a really nice golden aesthetic to it. You'll see firefly particles constantly floating around it, which gives you a pretty unique looking game. And to get this, there are going to be a couple of requirements though. First, you'll need to complete 15 of the Payloon Militia quests, just work your way through those naturally. And on top of that, you'll also need to finish the Skoghorn Tribe questline, which will then unlock the Longleaf Tribe questline. And to start up that chain, head up to Payloon on the map. The top left area near the Silver Wolf Mountain. You're looking for one of those branches up there to begin the quest line. Now this pit can be a bit unclear at first. What you want to do is check your map for the markers. Then use your axiom mark to grab the floating green artifacts. And after that, you've got to place it in these baskets which should be up the top of these trees. A good way is going to be to do this is by start gliding. Then use your axiom arc mid-air. That way you start floating while collecting them. Only downside is you'll constantly be draining stamina, so just keep an eye on that. And once you've placed all the artifacts into the lanterns, which does take a bit of time, you can move on with the rest of the quest line. To actually get the Firefly Lantern, you'll also need to defeat Moran, which is a legendary Ibex. And it works like the other legendary main quests. You've got to track him down, take him out, and that will complete the objective. And along the way of this one, you'll also pick up some extra rewards like the Rainstorm Necklace, Giant's Boots, and the legendary Ibex mount itself, so it's definitely worth doing. Once you've completed that, you'll get the Firefly Lantern, and this isn't just for cosmetic reasons either. It has actually got a special effect that greatly increases nearby allies' health recovery speed. You'll notice this through the particle effects that appear around you and your teammates. It also has a distinct green glow instead of the usual red or orange ones you see on the other lanterns, which helps it stand out even more. So overall, this is a really strong item. Easily one of the best lanterns in the game. And we've got the fancy flame patterned lantern here, and this one leans into the same golden aesthetic again, a more detailed flame design, and it looks good, but just to be clear, it doesn't come with any special effects or bonuses. So to get this one, you'll need to start the White Blizzard questline, which is a part of the House Langford chain, and head up near Hernand on the map just north of the E here, and that's where you'll find this begins. This questline is actually pretty short if you know what you're doing, but it does come down to one main objective. You'll be heading over to the Hoenn Ruins and taking on Beloth. Now this is actually one of the tougher boss fights in the whole game compared to some of the others, so you'll definitely want to bring ice resistance gear to make it more manageable. Also, Beloth is fairly slow, so using ranged options like arrows, more like explosive arrows, will make the fight a lot safer and more consistent. And you can keep your distance and chip him down without taking unnecessary damage. And once you've defeated Beloth, you'll actually complete the quest. And along the way, you also pick up the Frostspike Abyss gear, which is actually a really solid reward, plus the plate of the Shadow Armor set. And after that, head back to the quest location and you'll be able to pick up the fancy flame patterned lantern to finish things off. And that's every gettable lantern and how to get them. If this helped you out, a like really goes a long way and it helps the video reach more people, and only 0.8% of you watching are subscribed, so if you're enjoying this video, it would be great if you subscribe too. I appreciate you all watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.